kept it super simple. Oh, there's a little patch right there. I might have to fix that. But it's like super straightforward. Not much at all happening. Although that one needs to be blended out, I'm realizing. Other than that, I need to now do my hair and get started because I'm already running a bit behind. Oopsie. This is a blush that I got on Amazon. It like feels like a little pillow. It's Fwee! That's what I liked it. It says Fwee on top, but every time I hear it, like in my head, it just sounds like Fwee! I think it's Korean blush, but it's amazing. It's so crazy pigmented, and the texture in the pot is like jello or like pudding. I don't know how to describe it. It's insane. It's completely unusual. I've never seen something like that. So, I'm overdoing the blush now. I need to stop. Anyways, let's choose. Oh my god, look at that. There's so much blush. You know what? It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. Let's just do our hair. That's whoops. Okay, no, I'm gonna have to stop. Okay, I'll see you later. Outfit 1 is done. We have our hair, which I'm really excited about. I think it's really cute. I've never tried something like this. Maybe I'll do this in real life too. Now I just need to do my lips and we need to start filming. Update, it is very cold, which is unusual because usually when we film, it's actually very, very warm. So far, every video we've done has been like super warm and I've been overheating, and today we're cold. So we have a little space heater right there to keep it warm, but we got this. We are almost done with outfit number 1 and things are happening. The set is all, I'm stressing. I don't know, I can't even film. Goodbye. Last scene, it is getting progressively more cold. The outfits are getting progressively more scant. I initially thought, first of all, little laurel leaves as a nod to Daphne and Apollo, and the Bernini sculpture of Daphne and Apollo, literally where Daphne turns into a laurel tree. But this was supposed to be like a Greek dress, which is actually my junior prom dress. I got this for my junior prom and I haven't worn it since. And I was like, let's whip it out now. But now it's giving pageant and not Greek. So now we're trying to add in other things to make it less pageant, more Greek statue. Anyways, let's proceed. Video is officially complete. It took way longer than I thought it was gonna take. I literally planned it for it to be like, I was like, let's start at 10 and then by 3 we'll be done. So I was like, maximum 5 hours. Like, what can we do for more than 5 hours? I'll tell you what, I'll film a video because it took pretty much 5 hours. We started an hour late, so we're finishing an hour late, but I thought that was like an absurd amount of time to do it. I don't know how I miscalculated this so badly. For some reason, in my head, I think Timekeeper took way less time. Maybe I'm wrong, but This one was much more detail oriented. The style of shooting was much more different. It was a lot just of like static shots, kind of like artsy shots that hopefully work when I start editing them. And only 3 outfits, but they were more elaborate outfits. And the hair, I try to do a little bit more with the hair this time around. So now my dad is disassembling this because my king. I'll export the footage and then it's time to edit this and pray to the music gods that it's somewhat watchable. So, you know, let's hope for the best, I guess. Alrighty, this is now 2 weeks after we filmed the video for Louvre. I almost forgot, I almost said diver. I don't know why, but I finally have the master of the song, which means it's time to actually start editing the video. And this one is tricky to figure out because I need to, whenever I make a video, I need to make content for social media for it. So like vertical shots, like for TikTok and for Instagram, and the stuff that works best for that is just me lip syncing. And whenever I do a video, I do at least a few takes in every outfit of lip syncing. And in order to make then the process of actually editing the video easier, I usually like to take each scene, like each outfit, and first edit all of the ones that I had that did a shot of me lip syncing the song all the way through. So for each outfit in this video, I think I did 2 or 3. I did the most in the first one, like a little pajama outfit. So that one will have a lot of it, like 6, 7 of them. And then the other 2, I think I have 2 or 3 for each of those outfits. So I'll start with that, do a horizontal version of that so I can then use it for the video because we filmed everything horizontally, or landscape. And then I'm gonna take the lip syncs, convert them to vertical, like zoom them in like nicely so that I have that for socials. And then when I have all of the outfits synced to the actual master of the song, then I think I'm gonna take all that in, import it all into one final project for the visualizer and start editing from there. Because it's so much easier to have pre-synced. I've realized that with previous videos, when I do like a lot of different shots like this, is so much easier if I pre-sync everything to the song and I have them all ready and then I just like stack them on top of each other and then I edit that way. For some reason, I used to be an idiot and I would like first compile all the shots and then sync them later, which was such a stupid way to go about it because it like so much time was wasted and I didn't have the socials content. So now we're getting wiser with it. So I'll have all of that done. And then the last step will be, once I'll have all the video done, I'll add in like the B-roll shots and all of that, then export it, turn it into vertical, and then put it into like the little visualizer cover that looks like the inside of a book, and then crop it. The way we filmed, this was the same way we did with Timekeeper, is there's a lot of like the surroundings that you can see in the video, which, you know, it was totally fine. No, that's not, I don't know why I said you know, but it is totally fine because this shot gets cropped in anyways in order to fit into the book. So it's not like the full landscape horizontal. So that's why I have quite like, there's probably like 1 meter, 2 meters on each side that I have on the shot that I will then crop out anyways, like slide it in so that when you see in the book, you just see the actual video. But I think when I edit it, same with the way I did with Timekeeper when I was editing that video, I just left the outside in because it would be useless to like crop it as I was going because then the whole video, the actual final version of the video gets cropped all together and that makes more sense. Which is a little weird when I'm editing because then I literally see like things happening in the background of like parents walking. So I didn't get like with Timekeeper, I didn't get the idea of what the actual video would look like until I exported it all, put it onto like the visualizer cover, like the book, and then cropped it. And then I was like, oh, I see. Because I got rid of all of like the extra stuff on each side that was unnecessary. But that's that. It's gonna probably take me 2 days to do this because I'm like doing it on and off because I have other things to work on for the song, like starting to like put together the marketing plan and all that. So, but it's fun. I like this kind of process because like I planned out everything in my head for this song, for the video, and it's really cool to see the shots and see it come to life and then kind of like work it as a puzzle piece. Same way as with like a production of a song, but this is a visual version of that. So let's go. Louvre came out a few days ago and it's been so exciting. And I've been going over the footage that I have for this in my head and trying to figure out if there's anything else I need to film. And I realized I didn't actually put anything together or like talk about what the supposed meaning of this video was. So if Anya, future Anya, is good at editing this, she can show you what like the visual inspiration was. I always put together in the Notes app. I do everything in the Notes app. I do my lyrics there, I do visualizer inspiration, song ideas, everything is in my Notes app. So if that ever gets deleted, that's the end of me. Anyways, right here, that's hopefully how it's edited. And then I put together the whole video shot by shot. So like what I need to film in each outfit and the sequence of filming to make sure that the hair looked nice, like that the progression of the hairstyles would make sense in how the hair would look after, the light, the outfits, all of that. So that's right here, hopefully. Anya, I hope we can do this. But the whole idea behind the video is to capture the main message of the song, which is that you get to become whoever you choose to be, aka you're the painter and the canvas, you're the potter, the clay, marble sculptor. And I was trying to kind of depict that. And so the main character of our video is who I like to call the artist, which is the first girl, like the one in the striped PJs basically. And yes, those are PJs, they're being sold as PJs, but I was like, that would look so cute with the color theme of the video. Anyways, so she's our artist, and so the video begins with her in relatively empty scenery. So she has the background, the checkered floor, and some moss on the ground, and that is fake moss that my dad put on the floor one by one by hand. Like that's all custom built. Like he spent, as I was getting ready that morning, he spent the morning like putting together the background, the floor, and then like just handcrafting the moss, and so it looks kind of like overgrown, and it's just gorgeous. I don't know how I would have done it without him. And my mom was filming, so there you go. Anyways, back to the plot. The artist, empty scene, and then you see her with like painting supplies, and then she starts to sort of build the scene that she will portray. So we bring in a stand for like the paintings, and then she starts bringing in a bunch of different props, flowers and pots, and then also like the whole sculpture. And this is all from Amazon, guys. These are all Amazon props. She brings in the sculpture, she kind of wraps ivy around her, and that's sort of like a nod to Daphne or Bernini being a sculptor. And so she puts together this whole scene, ready for art to be created within it. And then we get to that, I live art, I breathe art, I myself, I am art. And there's a zoom out shot, and you see that the girl, they first see just like a close up of my face, but then it starts to zoom out and you see that she's actually holding a frame, and she is art. And if you look at the hairstyle of that girl, she's my like portrait painting character basically, and she is sort of like a blend between Mona Lisa and Frida Kahlo, who are both painters slash art that it is being reflected in the lyrics of the song in the chorus. And so if you look closely at her hair, I did like 2 braids going up and then filled it with a bunch of flowers, which is kind of a nod to that iconic Frida Kahlo hairstyle that she always used to wear. She always like braided her hair and put a bunch of flowers in. So my little painting girl is sort of like a mashup between Frida Kahlo and Mona Lisa. And then the last character is our sculpture, which I was trying to do something Greek inspired because of the lyrics in the chorus about Bernini and Daphne. And if you don't know, that lyric is a reference to one of the most famous sculptures created by Bernini. It's called Daphne and Apollo, and it's basically a portrayal of Greek mythology. In one of the stories, Apollo makes advances towards Daphne, and those are unwanted advances, so she basically escapes him by turning into a laurel tree. And so the sculpture, hey Anya, why don't you put this up so people can see what it looks like? So that's the sculpture. It's a Bernini sculpture, and you can see that she's half human form and half she's kind of like growing leaves out of it. Fun fact, that's why they still put laurel leaves for the Olympics, because they were originally called Apollo Games, and that was like a nod to that myth of his. So laurel crowns, because Daphne turned into a laurel tree. Anyways, and so our Greek sculpture girl is wearing this. I was trying to find the most Greek-esque dress that I own, and it turned out being this. This was my junior prom dress. So like when I was junior in high school, I wore this to prom, and then I don't think I've worn it ever since, but I kept it because I thought it's from Anthropology. I think it was like a bridesmaid, this is lighting. I think it's a bridesmaid dress from Anthropology. And so I kept it because I thought it was too pretty and too like precious to, get rid of. And what do you know, more than 10 years later, I wore it for this video, so it worked out perfectly. And so that was like the most Greek dress. The crown, if you look closely, is a laurel crown, and it's again from Amazon, again, not to Daphne. And then over her hands, we put like this fake ivy. My mom and my dad like wrapped it around, so it kind of looks like it's growing out of her, like Daphne that turned into a laurel tree. And so then all of the characters dance, and at the very last shot of the video is the painter girl, the artist character from the beginning, holding up a frame, kind of like the final message of she's the artist, but now she's also the art holding up the frame. That's the meaning of the video. I don't know how clear it is, but that's what I had in my head as I was doing it. And I think that's something I've been like challenging myself with a little bit too, is to create more elaborate meanings to these videos for the bookstore, because I've been investing so much effort in the song making sense lyrically and have it be parallel in the production and the melodies. And so it felt kind of like a throwaway or like a waste to not apply that same criteria to the video. So that's what it is. I don't know. I think I'm gonna finish this video here. I don't know what I'm gonna edit after, but comment below if you found this meaning, or if the message got through and what you think about it, or maybe that you read something else out of it. I don't know. It's not like one defined meaning, it's whatever it means to you. Anyways, that's that. See ya in the next one. Bye.